Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Peep the top right. You see I make 1,019 VC for one 3v3 game in NBA 2K24. Today, I got you guys with the best way to make VC in the game that is fun. We all know you can buy VC, but VC is expensive. We all know you can play My Career, 5-minute quarters, rookie mode, but of course, that's going to get boring. You could play Rec, but the games are going to be 20 minutes long. If you're playing solo queue Rec, it might get a little bit tough to be able to get a good teammate grade. But if you're wanting to play 3v3 with your boys, you guys are deciding, should we play Park or should we play 3v3 Pro-Am? Definitely give 3v3 Pro-Am a shot. It doesn't look as good as the Park, but in here, you can actually get double rep once you get your team record high enough, and you can get a maximum of 1,200 VC in the 3v3 Pro-Am games. All you need to do is get a high teammate grade. It doesn't matter about your stats. If you can get an A+ teammate grade, you are going to get near 1,000 every single game. The extra VC, the extra 250 you get for being player of the game, there's only so much you can do to control that. But if you're playing some bad players in here, and I will not lie, you will run up against a lot of casual 3v3 Pro-Am teams that have Ice Spice as their picture, as their logo on the court. If you can just kind of make sure that you're being safe, you're not getting turnovers, you're not getting too many fouls, which I will say badgeplug, he has a trouble with that because he's a pure lock. He likes to use that right stick ripper, but you can absolutely max getting good VC every single game. You see we get a lane right there. Against good teams, if you get like a B+ and A- teammate grade, the VC is going to be more around 600, 500, 700, something like that. But the benefits of this compared to something like My Career is you're having fun. You wanted to play the game with your boys anyway. And the game in 3v3 Pro-Am is a lot smoother. Now, 2K did just drop a patch. They're kind of working on the spikes, the latency that we've been dealing with in the park. So it might get better very soon. But as it has been, the game has been super laggy, almost unplayable in the park. I mean, once you think you have your jump shot timing down, there's a random spike, so you miss it. The next shot you take, you're thinking, all right, maybe there's going to be another spike. There's not one, so you end up shooting a slightly late, a slightly early. Check this out, too. Get the rebound, run out. Dirk Nowitzki fed. I just made a video about that. It's green. That is my first made shot of the game, too, so you don't need takeover. I've seen a lot of people posting some crazy clips with sharpshooting takeover, and yes, once you have sharp takeover, you can shoot from super deep, you can take crazy step back shots, but even without takeover, if you know your shot, you can still hit those run out fades, you can still hit those step backs. Those limitless shots, they're a little bit tough. 2K did drop a bit of a patch. Check this out, too. Little hop jumper to the corner this time. I could have faded away once again, but I like to change it up. I like to get a few different clips in the gameplay. We are beating these guys 16-2. I mean, this is what they get for wearing green when we're wearing green. We're just all a bunch of green players out here. But even so, IQ is able to see badgeplug all the way at the under end. Unfortunately, we missed the shot right there, but when you're up 16-5, you can afford to miss a couple of shots. We are boxing this PG, kind of running at him, trying to make him nervous, playing that crazy defense. Everyone starts playing. You don't want to stay disciplined. You want to try to get steals when you're up by this much. Check this out. I've already hit a couple of crazy shots, and I got one more.
That's crazy. Oh, no
Where
way,
is
no way.
he going?
Oh my fucking god. You can hit him from there?
And that right there, my friends, I mean, what more do you want? A step back, a dribble pull-up, fade out to the corner, a super long sharpshooting takeover, double hop, step back. This build, this stretch big can really do it all. You can see we're leaving the corner open. I'm not trusting that it's going to be a contest because if you're not completely on somebody, it's not going to be. Right there, I missed the front fade. That really would have capped the game off, but it's all right. Badgeplug gives it to me. I break him with the Nikola Jokic hop jumper right here, and that is the ball game. This was the gameplay that got me the 1,000 VC you guys saw in the beginning. You see I'm player of the game. That 250 VC for every time you get player of the game is pretty clutch too, but like I said, if you're playing threes, there is only so many times you're going to be player of the game. It should be switching. Some games the guard is player of the game, other games the center is player of the game, other games the lockdown. Maybe you're running, a crazy lineup where one stretch big's having a crazy game, the next game you have another, playmaker on the team, he's going crazy that game. If somebody is player of the game every single time, either they might be a ball hogging PG Or maybe they're just a center and your guards can't shoot like a lot of players in this game and you're just getting 10 rebounds a game, throwing the outlets, getting 6 assists. At that point, you know, I can definitely understand. If you got to do what you got to do to make your team win every single game, then absolutely do it. I got one more gameplay for you guys. You might have seen this one in badgeplug's video if you watched it. We're going up against a pretty good team. Now, we're running a stretch big at the center, which is not the usual thing. Most players are running an inside at the big, but this stretch big, it still gets silver brick wall. I get the shot right here. Unfortunately, this is the worst thing you can do if you're playing stretch big, is missing the first shot of the game. If I'm on a higher rating shooting build, I got to be able to knock those down. Don't worry, I'm going to make up for it. But before that, this guy hits me with my own hop jumper right here. That is the first time this happened to me all year, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am going to be getting cooked up a little bit in this game. Whether that is ball watching, whether that is just letting my defender get right past me. You can play great interior defense like that Bullet. He's got no interior defense on his build. And for that matter, he doesn't even have rebounding on his build as well, but he's able to get an interior stop and he's able to secure a rebound. I set him a big body right there, get him wide open for the 3-6-2 lead. They're coming down. Badgeplug pressing him full court. Like I said, he's got that 94 feet, that right stick ripper. He is going to be an absolute menace on defense, and Unpluckable has been tough to get for a lot of people. Let me know if you've been struggling to get Unpluckable on your guard, on your forward, any type of build. For some reason, it seems like some people make a build and the progress is going up. Other times, somebody makes a guard, they play 25 games, and they're still having it on bronze. They can't even tell that the progress is moving. I end up kind of, you know, forcing them to shoot right there. I'm not gonna lie, you don't want to give up wide open threes, but with how people are shooting on this game, unless you're playing against an elite player, you can definitely live with giving up a wide open 3, especially if they are proven that they're willing to take the dunk right here. They do a nice pass back. Badgeplug jumps a little bit. I'm watching him. He calls a backdoor at the exact right time because my eyes are focused on him. He's able to get in front of me, and if somebody gets past you on a drive to the hoop, that is going to be an easy bucket every single time. It doesn't matter what build you are. You have to be in place to get a stop. I set another big body right there. He's testing out some new dribble moves, some new dribble styles, so don't be too, you know, concerned about his dribbling to get open. I pop out to the top right here. He waits because they know I'm a stretch big now. They both commit to it a little bit too hard, and he's able to get the nice standing layup. They're running it down. We're back. Watch this move. This behind the back is a killer. I've seen a lot of dudes use this in the corner to get a bucket. You got to tip your hat off to them. We're up 3, and check out what we do right here. I give the ball to Badge. I'm able to get past my defender because they're double pressing. They're leaving me open for the wide open rim run, and we will take that. That's an easy bucket, and when you got the easy bucket, when you have the lead, you take it. Badge nearly rips it off from right here. He's got sharpshooting takeover now, so when somebody is dangerous, it's going to be when they have the sharp takeover. Unfortunately, he's playing NBA 2K24, and pure locks are ripping the ball out of people's hands like you would not believe. Just like that, it's up 17-9. What was a 3-point game is starting to run away from him, but he's still got that sharp take. He can still get a 3. Instead, they take this safe dunk, and if you're a small guard, you're going to have to deal with that a lot. If you're guarding corner, if you don't have that much defense, people are going to be backdooring, people are going to be rim running. You have to be locked in, trying to play the lane, trying to stop them from just getting a free bucket. If you can get in front of them, that helps. Check this out. Ankle breaking shots with the Jokic step back, giving us the 19-11. Even after I missed my first shot, I started to cook up with a dunk, with an open 3, with a hop jumper. Badge is going to go to the fadeaway mid-range right here in the game. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. And like I said, this was the game. I only had an A-. I wasn't player of the game. So I only got 650 VC, 660 VC this game. But it adds up. It's still more than Park, and if you're just trying to get VC the legit way, of course, there's always going to be VC glitches in the game, but that's not what this is. This is just a legit way to get high amounts of VC every game while having fun. This is Tonic Man. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I appreciate it a ton, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out, man. Peace.